Okay, hello everyone. Today is Monday, June 24th, and we have another video from Jim, but there was no trade today. But I'm still going to show the video and talk about a few things.
Good morning, June 24th, about 20 minutes before market open. And as of right now, I don't see anything here. To me, this is ugly. If you remember on Friday, we were talking about trading above 57, leading to 68, and possibly leading to a break of 7,800, which we have done, but then they rejected the 7,800 and took it all the way down again. And right now we are right in the middle between that 57 and 68 area and between the 7,800. So nothing really I want to do here, and I might not trade for a while. What I would want to see is either, let's say, a break of 57 and then a retest from underneath, or a break of 7,800 and then a retest of 7,800 from the top. Right here we are at around 72, 73. It is right in the middle of this range. Very often in a range bound kind of market, the smartest thing to do is to try and trade the extreme edges. So in this case, if we were to pull back maybe to here, no, I really want to see the 57. If we were to pull down to 57 and then firm up on 57, I would be looking to take a long. If we are testing 7,800 and then fail at 7,800, I'll be looking to take a short. As it is right now, I am not doing anything. I am pretty sure that either 57 or 7,800 will get broken. The only question is it going to be a real break, or are they going to break one of them and then go back into the range? If this is the case, I simply will not trade. And it's okay to have a day when nothing is clear, and it's better not to trade than to trade something you don't understand and make it a losing day. So we'll see how the day progresses. Okay, well, here we are, almost 1:30 in the afternoon, and I took no trades. 4 hours of just watching the market being in the same tight range. There was nothing I could have done here, so I'm going to stop now. But I did want to point something out as far as our 2-minute setup with a precision trend, and I was watching this in real time. I did not take advantage of it. I did not take the trade that I'm going to describe here. So right at the open, the precision trend went bearish. There was a bounce right up to the precision trend. It tested it and sold right off. And I was watching it and I was tempted to take this trade, but I did not. So, I mean, this move would definitely hit my daily target for the day. Very nice move down, actually broke the 57. Then I was hoping it would just retest the 57 from the downside and sell off again, but it didn't. It just got right back in the range again. And that was it. So no trades today, and it happens. We are in the summertime now, so those slow days are expected. We'll try again tomorrow.
Okay, so interesting that Jim didn't take a trade today. I wanted to talk about a little bit about what might have given Jim or anyone the confidence to take a trade today. So I'm showing a 3-minute chart on the NASDAQ. Here's this area of interest here off the open that Jim pointed to in his video where he said he almost took a trade. And I want to show a couple of reasons that might have given Jim or any of us more confidence to take the trades. In other words, some other reasons that this actually would be resistance for price. So let's take a look at Jim's chart. So here's these two tails on the candle popping up above the 77.76 area. And the signal on the Autotrader bars on the 2-minute chart is 77.71 and a quarter. So here's this double top at the open. Now, what might have given us more confidence is on the volume profile. This is the overnight session, and look at all this volume at the 77, 74, 75 level. This is where you had these two tails on the bar, and then of course the opening range here, which is the opening price and 3 or 4 ticks on either side of it. This acted as resistance all day. Look how many times price came back to the open and then sold off, and price never really traded too much on the positive side. But it's this level here, all this volume here, and then here at the 7770 area. Notice resistance in the overnight session, and then this is Friday here. So Friday's point of control, the most volume traded Friday was kind of, at the low end of the range here, kind of some overshoot here, but notice that coincided with Friday's open. So the low of Monday was actually Friday's open. And so what's interesting is the opening price on any given day is a really important number. And so just plotting this open range indicator as an indicator gives you a very good level of support or resistance. Now, again, what might have given you more confidence to take this trade? Well, if you look at the overnight action, there's a very clear trend line here coming down like this. And so this would have been a very good short, without a doubt. Prices bounced off this trend line throughout the whole session, right here off the open, and then it came back at the 10:30 hour, bounced off, and then here. So something as simple as this could give you the confidence to engage the Autotrader, start the Autotrader right here, go short. And of course, you could have done this on a different time frame where you'd get your signal earlier. So yeah, looking at the bigger time frame for this, but then going down to a smaller time frame for your entry, because then you would get your sell signal up here somewhere. And so that's just one idea that could give you the confidence to take that trade. So here's the market right now. Right now it's 3 in the morning Eastern time, so the London session just opened about 8 minutes ago, and here's trading thus far into this session. So what we will find tomorrow is the key levels of support and resistance are going to be today's open. Okay, I'm going to draw some trend lines here, and we can look at this tomorrow. So let's just say Monday's open. I'm going to draw a line here, and then all of these areas of high volume. So today's point of control, this is going to be an area of support and resistance. If price doesn't come back to this area, these numbers won't get in play. It'll likely follow this trend line down. And then also these levels will come into play. The opening price here, that's a level that will come into play. Coinciding with volume here. And then also we have, this was a virgin point of control until, well actually no, the next virgin point of control, this is a point of control that hasn't been touched. So the high and low of the value area from Wednesday actually, which is here. So these levels, if the market drops, it should find support down here. So the first level of support, if the market drops further, would be the high of the value area from, this is Friday, Thursday, so last Wednesday. This should be an area that the market will find support. Also the low of Thursday, which was actually kind of tested here. So the high, low of the value area and the point of control from Thursday will be levels of support for the market should it drop. Okay, I'm just going to draw one more line there. And then to the upside, we have resistance, which would be based on these areas of volume. All these areas of volume at price are natural support and resistance in the market. So the high and low of the overnight session, very important numbers. This level here and this level here, these will be areas of resistance, as well as the high of the price action from Sunday. So I was telling Jim today about another pattern that discovered. This is kind of one of my own personal favorites here, and it's known as the X pattern. So I'm basically going to draw a trend line from these lows that's going to intersect price here. And so this creates what's known as an X pattern. And so if the market does go to the upside, we can expect it to follow this trend line. So this is, pure speculation on my part about what prices are going to be in play tomorrow. Let's see how this turns out. I'm making this analysis here at 3:11 on Tuesday, early morning Tuesday, and it'll be interesting to see how this plays out. I'm going to leave these trend lines intact, and I drew the areas of support and then some areas of resistance here, and I haven't drawn my Fibonacci extensions, but I'll put those in tomorrow because some of those will come into play as well. Just drawing some basic trend lines can tell you where the market will find support and resistance. On the downside, it's down here, these three lines here. This is basically the high and low of the value area from Wednesday. That's down here. And then on the upside, we have this opening price here from Thursday. And, of course, the high of these sessions will be resistance as well. So it'll be interesting to see what happens on turnaround Tuesday. I wouldn't be surprised if the market recovers back to the upside. It looks right now like they're going to take it down, but I'm not so sure. Okay, that's all for this video. Thanks.